So now that you've got an understanding of basic mechanisms for sorting lists in Java, I want to now move to some new Java 8 features. Well, Java 8 is not so new anymore, it's a few years old, but a lot of people aren't familiar with some of these new features provided by Java in the comparator interface, which we already saw here when we wanted to find an ad hoc comparison, do a different type of sorting. In this case, we wanted to say compare people based on age, so we can sort by age. And so this is doing that sort by age comparison here. But this syntax is very verbose. This is that old school anonymous interclass syntax of pre-Java 8 world. Now we want to leverage Java 8 Lambda syntax. And we're going to see how we can even go further than that and make things even easier for implementing comparators by using these comparator generator functions, methods in the comparator class as of Java 8. So now let's say we want to say, okay, well, we were able to sort by name as our default. We sorted, did an ad hoc sort by age. Now let's sort by, for instance, height. So now I can with the new Java 8 syntax, I can get rid of all this boilerplate. And with the new methods added to the comparator interface, because now interfaces can have methods in Java 8, I want to be able to generate a comparator very quickly, and I can do so with some of these methods. So the one that I'm concerned with here is comparing int, because I have integer attributes. And it takes, you can see, a toInt function. All that is a function that returns an integer. And in our case, we want to return a function that is associated with the attribute that we want to sort by. So in this case, we're talking about height. So now I can say supply this key extractor, which is that function that returns the attribute in question. So now I'm going to say use my original lambda syntax with the arrow operator. So for every person that gets passed in here, I call p.get height. And now I can sort by height. And let's take a look at that. So now I got Larry at 64, Mo also 64, and Curly at 65. And these, by the way, are actual the actual inches of Larry, Mo, and Curly found on the web. And wasn't able to get their weights, but let's take a look at how we would do that. So another way to pass in lambda expressions is to, rather than use the arrow operator, I can use method references. So now if I want to do by weight, just for example, so you can see the difference between method references and the arrow operator, I can say person : get weight. So now you can see this is the method reference syntax. Run that. Larry at 170, Mo at 180, and Curly at 190. And now I can even chain some comparators. So now I can say, let's say I want to reverse that. All I got to do is call dot reversed. And I can do reverse sort by weight. Check that. Curly at 190 is at the high end. Mo at 180 and then Larry at the low end, 170. And so there are this whole other set of methods you can call. If you look at the comparator interface, you can see it's got a lot more than it used to when before Java 8 it was just this. Now it's got all these other comparing methods here to help you write very quick on the fly comparators, generate those for you. Very cool stuff. So please investigate Java Util Comparator and get a sense of what you can do with it to generate new comparators to do ad hoc sorting. Thank you.